Hey guys, guess what? It's dinner time, so I'm using my final ingredient of leftovers in my fridge. I have some rice left over from my lima beans and collard greens, so I'm going to make fried rice tonight for dinner. And I am just using some of the ingredients that I have and making it healthy and nutritious. So I'm using onions, eggs, carrots, and peas for my vegetables in my fried rice. And I'll use some ginger and salt. I'm going to cook it in a little bit of coconut oil. I don't have any sesame oil, and I don't do soy sauce, but I do like spicy mustard on my fried rice. Crazy, but I like it that way. So shout out if you like spicy mustard on your fried rice. And then I'm going to just garnish with the leftover avocado that I have. So simple ingredients, nutritious, delicious, and let's do this. So I'm going to go ahead and get my vegetables started cooking in my cast iron skillet. A little bit of coconut oil I'm going to apply to my pan and start cooking. No, I don't follow recipes, guys. If this is what you're looking for, you've come to the wrong channel. I am just making do with what I have. I get creative in the kitchen, and I just go with it. I wing it. I have fun. All right. So I'm going to start cutting up my onion and start sauteing my vegetables. I put my onions in there. A couple of carrots made it in there, but that's all right. I'm going to just get them started. I'm going to sprinkle a good amount of my ginger and some salt. And a little bit of pepper. This is not your traditional fried rice recipe, guys. I'm just making what I like to do, make things up as I go with the ingredients that I have, see what I have, think about what sounds good, and I just do it, alright? Stress-free cooking, but healthy and nutritious. It's always fun. Alright, next I'm going to add in my peas in here because they are frozen, so I'm going to go ahead and get those moving around in here with the onions. So I'm not really measuring anything out, I'm just putting the amount I want to put in there. And so I'd say that's a good cup of my frozen peas. I'm just going to give it a good mix. I like mine chunky with vegetables, so I want to make sure that I have a decent amount of my vegetables in. I'm not really a big fan of rice. I'll eat it, but I'm not really crazy about it. So I definitely want more veggies in there. Give that a minute to cook, and then I'm going to add my carrots. Okay, I've added my shredded carrots. I did just take a rough chop to them to make them maybe not as long, but they won't take very long to cook because they're so thin. I might actually add a little bit more of these in here. Okay, I added a little bit more of my carrots in there just because they're going to bring huge flavor. And they're super good for you. If you don't like carrots, you don't have to add them, guys. Do what you like, but make sure it's healthy and nutritious. Good for you. Remember, abs are made in the kitchen. You can't out-exercise a bad diet. Make it healthy, clean, and lean. Nutrition and exercise, super important. Alright, I'm going to let that cook for just a minute, and I'm going to next be cracking my eggs in there and moving them around, getting them a little bit on the scrambled side for my fried rice. And just make a spot for them. Alright, I got 3 eggs. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and scramble them before I add them to the pot. I'll be back. Alright, I have my eggs scrambled. And I'm going to add them to my pan. Let them sit for just a second before I start mixing them around. Okay, I'm just going to start mixing it to scramble, and then I'm going to incorporate it into my vegetables, and then I'm going to add my rice last on the list. Now, I may not be doing it the right way, but this is the way I make it, and that's all right with me. It's up to you guys what you choose to do. And of course, usually I crack my egg just in the pan and scramble it in there, but I'm trying to hold my camera, so I definitely want to make sure to be able to do both. So I whisked it in the bowl today and added it too. All right, now I'm going to combine my eggs with my vegetables. A little tiny mixing around. And then I'm going to get my rice and incorporate it and lower the temperature just a little bit. Okay, now I'm just going to move it around, get that rice heated up. Mixed in with my vegetables. Smells so good. Alright guys, it is done. I always say I cook it until I can start scraping the bottom of the pan and my good delicious scrapings come off. That's how I determine when I've cooked my fried rice long enough. And my eggs that kind of make that mark on the bottom of the pan is starting to be able to be removed. So that's when I say, okay, it's good and done. Delicious, nutritious, super simple to make, and super quick and easy. Remember guys, make good choices, and I will see you later. Remember to subscribe, like, and share my videos. Alright, I have it garnished with my spicy mustard and some avocado.